Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you some great one-way smoke spots with Jett on Haven. Before I show you the spots, it's important to know that you actually have a lot of control of the smokes after you've thrown them. By holding down the ability button, the smokes will follow your crosshair, allowing for pretty precise placement. One-way smokes work much better when you are far away from the smoke and the enemy player is close to it, as you can see their legs but all they can see is the smoke. You can also use the smokes more aggressively by throwing them around corners at waist level. You trap the other player inside the smoke, but you can still see their legs. There are a lot of spots like this on Haven. If you want smokes for specific parts of the map, timestamps are in the description. If you're going to attack A site, it's pretty common for someone to be holding the angle here, so if you can get on a smoke on the wall here, you can see under it, but all they can see is smoke. Obviously, you want to be able to do this smoke from in cover, so you can curve it around the walls, and like that. If you're going to attack up this lane, you want to smoke the window first. There's not a one-way smoke for this, but it's pretty useful to do. It's pretty common for someone to hide here sometimes, so you can get a smoke around the corner. They'll be stuck in it, and you can shoot them. Or save with this side. You can see if anyone's holding there. It's quite common for enemy players to be playing in this little cubby here, so if you push up this side and they're hiding behind there, if you put a smoke on the top here, you can crouch down and see if they're down there. From their position, this is what they can see. Another pretty common anchor spot is behind the box here. Normally you just push around this corner and fight them, but if you use the smoke on the box here, you can push round, duck down, and you'll be able to see their feet. All they can see is this. If you've managed to get the bomb down and you want to hold this alleyway, you can use a smoke on the top here, duck down, and you'll be able to see anyone crossing or if they're pushing down the corridor. If you're pushing down A short, you can use a smoke on the top of the box here, allowing you to see up there, and you can walk up and check this corner. From their position, they can see literally nothing. Sometimes people try to be clever and hide in this corner, so you can throw a smoke out and then fling it around the corner. This will catch their head so they won't be able to see and you'll just be able to kill them easily. You can similarly hold this corridor from here, doing a smoke here. You can check if someone's pushing out. Also, if you're trying to hold the flank, you can sit here, down the slope a bit, and see anyone pushing through. This is what the enemy players would see. If you're defending A site and you want to be able to safely peek this angle, from cover you can curl it around this wall, hit the top there, and you'll be able to get an angle if anyone's in this room. This is what it looks like for the attackers. If you know the enemy team are pushing up this corridor, you can use a smoke on the wall here, giving you an angle onto their feet. You can also do the smoke from up here, because this will block their line of sight of the window, so you have to do the smoke a bit higher up on the wall, but you can see down there. For them, you can see that they just can't see the window from here, but you can see them. If you hear the other team planting, you can always throw a smoke against the top here, because they'll be stuck inside there, allowing you to peek round and shoot them. If you're holding this area, you can use a smoke against the top of the box here, and they'll push into sight thinking that they're covered, and you'll be able to see their feet and shoot them. Now let's look at attacking B site. If there's someone on the door here, you can use smokes on either side. They won't be able to see you, but you'll be able to see their feet. There's an even better angle if you know someone's through this door here, so you can play there. You can crouch down and you'll be able to see them because you're lower to the ground than them. This is what they'll be able to see. Sometimes enemy players like to hide in these little corners here, so you can smoke around the corner, and then they'll be stuck in the smoke, but you'll be able to see their feet and get easy kills. Same with this side. Also the same with both sides on this side. If you're defending B, you can actually smoke the top of the window here. You can see under there, but we'll look at it from this perspective. For them, this covers the top of the box, but you'll be able to see them easily. So if the enemy team like to peek this window at the start of the round, you can swing a smoke round. They'll still peek it thinking they'll be able to see everyone, but you're on top of the box and you'll be able to get an easy kill on them. You can smoke this doorway as well if they're trying to push up aggressively, or if they're in the corner around here, you can swing a smoke round. If they're hiding in it, they'll be stuck and you'll just be able to get an easy kill. If you're trying to hold the garage, you can obviously put a smoke here and they'll have to push through it and you'll be able to see their feet, but it's not that common that they'll actually try and push straight through the smoke, so you might not get that many kills with this one. If you've had to fall back or if you're having to rotate from A site and you know someone's in the garage, you can smoke the top of this window and they just won't be able to see anything at all and you can get an easy pick. This is what they can see, which is literally nothing. If you're trying to push down C long, people like to play sometimes close to the entrance, so you can smoke either side there, do what you normally do. Or they like to play behind the box in the middle of sight. You can use a smoke here. If they peek out, you'll be able to see them. Another quite common anchor spot in this site's here. Obviously you can just shoot through the box, but if you want to swing a smoke round, they'll get stuck in it and you'll be able to see their feet and kill them easily. Same if you're trying to push up this corridor and someone's hiding here, you can fling a smoke round. you'll be able to see their feet, get an easy kill. Obviously those two leave you quite exposed to the rest of site, but if your team is holding your back you should be okay. If you need to hold this back corridor, you can smoke up here. If you're holding this line of sight, it's likely that you've already planted the bomb, so the enemy players will be rushing, so you might get easy picks. If you planted and you're holding the flank, you can either smoke on the top of this box, see anyone pushing, or if you know they're coming from A, you can smoke all the way up there, and you'll have a lovely angle onto their legs because you're lower down than them. This is what that one looks like. If you're trying to hold your flank through garage, you can smoke the top of the door, and you'll be able to see anyone flanking and get shots on them. Finally, if you're trying to hold C site, you can smoke the top of this box here, and if you back down here down the ramp, you'll be able to see anyone coming into sight. You can do a similar thing, just smoking the top of these walls if they're close by here. If you want to try and peek this angle early round, you can fling a smoke here, or like with the other two sites, you can come up on the box here, and you can use the smoke against the wall, and they won't be able to see you and you'll get an easy shot on them. This smoke's great because they'll think they'll be able to push around and see all their angles still, and they'll think you have messed up the smoke, but in fact you'll just be on top of that box and you'll be able to see their legs, they just won't be able to see anything at all. If the enemy team plant the bomb, it's pretty common for someone to be holding this corner. So if you check this side of sight's clear, or if they're just not peeking you, you can fling a smoke around the corner here. They'll be stuck in it and you'll be able to see their feet. This is it from their perspective. You can do a similar thing if someone's hiding behind the box here. You'll be able to get them and they'll be stuck in the smoke. This is especially good as only the bottom right corner of this one's shootable through, so it's not easy to wallbang people sometimes. And finally, if the enemy team are holding the bomb from down there, you can smoke here, like you did on defense, fake defuse the bomb and they'll try and push through, and you'll be able to see them and just shoot them easily and line up a headshot. I hope these Jett one-way smoke spots were helpful. I've made videos for these spots on the other two maps already, so if you want to check them out, see my channel, and subscribe for more Valorant content. I've been doing a lot of videos on Cypher too, and I made a setup for every single map in the game if you want to check that out. It's on the end screen now. Thanks for watching!